Hi Libra, welcome back to my channel. It's Mary Jo from Enchantress Tarot. I'm here to do your reading for June 2020. I'm sorry I'm late putting them up, but I have had laryngitis on and off for a couple of weeks. I didn't want to sound like a frog while doing these readings. Coughing, it wasn't nice. So let's see what we have for Libra. June 2020, I am recording this on the eclipse for Sagittarius. So remembering that the lunar eclipses, they block your vision forward. The earth is blocking the light. So it forces you to be in the now. Not worry about the past or the future, but look at right now and focus on right now. There's a lot of confusion going on in the world, and it's showing, you know, from the planets as above, so below. With what's happening in the skies is affecting us here on Earth, that energy. So do things like one at a time right now. Make one decision on one thing at a time, because there is a little bit of frustration and confusion. And it's a lot for all of us, what humanity is going through. Courageous is the soul for you being here at this time. Let's see, Libra. Oh, nice. We were just talking about, so the soul, the judgment. So judgment is talking about releasing things from your past and karmic things that you have done, forgiving yourself, forgiving others. This is like, see, they were entombed. Now they're breaking free. Yeah, so even the quarantine, hopefully we're breaking free. But you felt like you were held back. And it was Gabriel's horn that has awakened you. So this is like an enlightenment, an epiphany, that you are being called to a new life. And this is in a literal sense as well as metaphorically speaking, that you are starting a new life. We all are, as we return back to the new normal, that we don't know what that is yet. Because of this virus, the world has been forced to learn something new that we haven't experienced. And even 100 years ago is not the same as what it would be now. So the lessons are hard learned and stressful. But with this card of judgment, it's saying you have an opportunity to start anew. This is a time for you to present the new you to the world, the new you for yourself. This is Pluto, this card. And the way Pluto and Jupiter and Saturn have been closely connected over the last couple of years, it's wreaked havoc on a lot of us. But it's about going to the depths of yourself, Libra, and looking at the things that are the darkness within you, the things that maybe you're ashamed of or don't like about yourself, and embracing them as part of who you are, but they don't have to control you. Whether this is any sort of an addiction or an imbalance in yourself, or even a flaw or fault in the way that you are with other people, that you just seem more comfortable with. Like the nicest part of ourselves, the shadow side, but it is part of us, you know, and we have to accept it and embrace it. We don't have to stay in that darkness or in that shadow, but we can say, well, this is part of who I am, and I accept that, but I can be this other part of who I am. And you're always looking for balance anyway. So with this card, there is some judgment coming up, some things to cleanse and purge for you. You have the two X's there, the 10s. So it is about changing the new you, letting the old you die off. You know, we're reincarnated many times in our lifetime, not just after we go back home, but here on this planet, we die a little every day, and parts of our lives die away, and then a new you emerges like a butterfly from a cocoon. Through most of the pain and the struggle and the uncomfortable things that we go through and endure, emerges this new version of ourselves. So do heed the call to this new life as you present yourself back to the world, an evolved, changed Libran that recognizes the depths of itself. Because, you know, it's not a good place for Libra to go to. They want to be aloft in the air, okay, in their minds. So going down to the psyche the depths in that soul level, that heart center even though the psyche is soul and people look at it as psychology, the mind, it really is something much deeper than a psychology. It is something otherworldly that you need to tap into. And like I said, this is about forgiving the past mistakes you've made, even though you knew you shouldn't do them, you chose to anyway. At the time that was right for you, forgiving yourself for those things. And just saying, okay, this is the new beginning. I am free now. You're bearing your soul to the world, to yourself, to cleanse and start fresh. Well, someone else got this. Yeah, and with that, you know, people are going to cheer you on. They're going to feel the energy difference in you. And there's your 6, okay, the number of balance. And Venus rules Libra. You're like leading, you're going ahead. Now, yes, you could be asked to take on a new responsibility with work or social situation that is higher. Because of what's happened, many people are not returning to the same way of life, the same job, the same school or vocation or trade, way of living, way of working, eating, relationships. Yes, that could be what's going on for many of you. But this is more like you're taking the lead in your life to change the way you've been. Your energy is going to be different. This is inspiration. This is passion and drive. And you taking the lead in this in your life to put into play this new all-spark that you have. You know, the white is like that purging and new beginning. You're very grounded here. And it's rich and full with this green. It's very lush. So it feels like you're going to be moving forward, you know, away from the old ways that were just like dead, killing you, weighing you down. This is more about you going into a higher part of yourself and experiencing nuances about yourself that you didn't realize you had. So for many of you too, this is something with your work or job or business that you're going to be stepping up and asked to lead. You're taking the reins on something. I don't know if this is like a promotion or somebody didn't go back to their job or they're retiring. And you're going to be the one filling their shoes. You're going into this new place at work or in a social situation that you're the leader. It's something with your school or your church, you know, your family, that you're stepping up and you're in charge here and you're fully capable. And like I said, this is a different way of you fully realizing yourself, Libra. You know, it's not that you're not a creative person, because we know that you are, and a loving person, but you're not the type to always jump forward to want to be in charge. You kind of like blend in the background. What this card is saying, you're hiding in the background no more. And now this is about you sharing your skills and your love and you shining. This is an expansive time for you. You know, it could be happening sometime in August for you though. You know, or showing up August 2nd to 11th. That's what this card is. Yeah, because that's in Leo, Jupiter in Leo, and here's Leo. So I would say yes, something for many of you will be changing in August. And you're showing, and this is another major arcana. You have 2 majors here. Here, this is showing your strength in the typical Libran way. Gentle and loving, especially Libran men. Libran women are very different. They're very chatty, they're bold, dynamic, more aggressive. The Libran man is kind of laid back, he's chill. You know, they get that lazy Libra, but it's just a very chill kind of vibe. But this is about you using those gentle Venusian wiles of yours, the feminine aspect of who you are, male or female, and getting what you want in life. You know, taming the shrew at work, at home, at school, your relationships. You know, this is about you, again, with the white here, starting something new and purging the old. And with the lion in Leo, it would be around August. And a lot of people maybe having a Leo ascendant if you're a Libra, or strong Leo-centric energies in your chart even could be talking about this. But this is about, you know how you could say you take the bull by the horns? This is you're taking the lion, you know, right by the mouth and fearlessly going forward. But this is not about being aggressive. This is dynamic but assertive energy, and you're having the courage and strength to do this. So for some of you, it could be work related, but for the rest of you, I really think this is generally about Libra in itself, especially the men, that you're starting to take more assertive action, more dynamic action in your life and controlling things that's going on in your life and the people around you. No more doormat and pussyfooting around. You know, you're not going to be walked all over. You're going to start to get your way by like using these feminine wiles, the gentle way of yourself, like I said, even for men, and succeeding. Because there's a lot of passion and drive here. With the Leo energy, it's love, the center, the compassion, the heart, fun, play, children. So all of these things we're talking about, you having strength in your life to work with those things. Having a job that you enjoy and it's not feeling like work. Sharing a creative endeavor that you have. You know, a lot of people are changing things because now that they're coming back into the world, phase one, you know, they may say, I'm never going to go back to that again. I liked my freedom. I liked being able to do different things. And you know what? Life is short and it's precious, and I want to live it to the fullest. And here's your card, Libra, with Justice. It's your third arcana here, major arcana. Okay, this is 11. This is a master number, tapping into your spirituality. Again, with karma. What goes around comes around. You tapping into the mental aspects of yourself with clarity. We see the fulcrum is balanced. It's not tipping. The sword is off. You're going to be speaking your mind. Your mind is going to be clearing up. You know, everybody's going through this confusing time, like I said, as above, so below, with the eclipse season, which will last about 6 months, but also with this Pisces, moon, and I just had a brain fart. Gemini, Sag, and Pisces trine that's going on, and there's a lot of energy there. And it's at 15 degrees, so that's like dead center. So it could very well be even that Piscean energy of dissolving things, the lies, the untruths, the release of the martyr, the victim mentality, the enemies, you know, all these things clearing away with balance, okay? And you're feeling justice is served for you. And you're feeling like all the work that you've done and all the steps that you've taken for this transition is starting to show like it's paying off for you. And if any of you do have a legal situation that's been on hold since February or March, this could be the government opening back up again. You're back into the court system or the government agency, Social Security, whatever, even school for grants. This is opening up for you, and this is a time for you to go through that doorway and reap the benefits, your justice, what you've been waiting for and that you deserve. You're supposed to be receiving your stimulus check and you didn't. This is, you finally get the check. Your tax returns, it's been waiting, you're getting that. Anything that would have to do with the legal system and judicial system that some of you have been clouded on, unclear on, or shut down on is going to open up for you so that you can get the pay off that you've been waiting for. All these majors, so you have water, fire, this is more fire, and this is air. Very interesting energy here. And 3 majors, this is the first person that's got 3 majors. So you have a lot of growth and transition to be doing, Libra, in the next 6 months with this eclipse energy. I'm going to pull a card for you from the Fairy Oracle. I haven't used it in a while. Let's see what else Spirit has to offer Libra at this time. Any growth edge, any support, any extra love, any reassurance to give you stability, calm, especially the mental realm for Libra. You know, Virgo's like that too. And Gemini, you know, the air signs, Aquarius. So you have those energies because the Mercury ruling Virgo and Gemini. But yeah, the air signs having that in their head too much. Let's see. You need some calm. Child of the moon. Okay, and we're on this lunar eclipse energy. I like that. 36. Forgiveness. Transcending the ego. We were just talking about that. Forgiveness, forgiving yourself and others. Transcending the ego, the psyche, that earthly energy, the psyche, the soul wants to be free. Love the colors here. You know, it's very transitional color here. These bright pinks and salmon-y colors into the darkness. And again, embracing the light and the dark aspects of ourselves, like I was saying in the beginning. And embracing it. The moon, receptivity, reflective, loving, feminine energy. We were just saying that. All right. I'll say, let's see, child of the moon. You must conduct a forgiveness ceremony. Oh my gosh, you can't make this stuff up. Here it is. As sincerely as you can in order not to recreate a situation that has previously hurt you. While you are still vibrating to the energy of the past, it cannot help but repeat itself, even if the echoes do grow fainter. You can attain enlightenment, a lessening of the burdens, a reduction in grief, a return of good and cheer and optimism through forgiveness. By forgiving those who have hurt or persecuted us, we allow ourselves to be free. It is only then your repeating of the same cycle can be done with. When you receive this card, ask the fairies to assist you, to help you to find the opportunities to exercise your forgiveness muscles. Ask them to help you clear under moonlight, okay, and watch them clear and brush from you all the debris that causes you pain. Just volunteer for this. Just allow it to happen. Just be willing to be open to it, receptive and reflective, like I was saying. Then it cannot help but free you from the past and allow you to step into the present. And we're saying that with the eclipse, it's all about the now. You will know you have forgiven when reminders of the person or situation no longer cause you distress. You will see the blessings and the lesson, and you will not allow this to take place again, because forgiveness frees us from the shackles of pain that ties us to the past and to the people we have long left behind. When we do not forgive, we are energetically and quite literally dragging them around behind us. And it is with that weight that we can hold on to us and hold us back from our true potential. Truth. So we were just talking about that. So do know that this is in the cards for you, as above, so below. It is in your life. You can choose to make the changes or stay in the pain. It's up to you, Libra. But I do hope this reading helps you. I hope it finds you well, and please know that I'm thinking of everyone there, and I wish you all the best as always. Be safe, and I'll see you next month.